The Pats lost the Super Bowl and then decided to go out and bully the Colts. So with a weak excuse and what I'm sure was a briefcase full of Bob Kraft's money, Josh McDaniels broke the heart of Colts GM Chris Ballard. And Chris Ballard tried to play it off like it was no big deal. He wasn't fazed by it. And he said this.
The rivalry is back.
All right, you've been watching.
Ooh, the rivalry is back on. What a droopy dog way to drop the mic, Chris Ballard. Your words were tough, but your body language was that of someone who just came home to an empty house to find out that his wife took the kids and the dog and left a note saying she's staying at her parents for a while and not to call.
Too far.
Was it too far? I felt it. Okay, let's do the show. Welcome to the Extra Point. I'm Rob King. We're talking about a lot of fun stories today. We're talking Lonzo Ball about to have a big baller baby. We're talking about the Olympic Village. Yeah. And the Super Bowl winning Eagles. Congrats to Philly. Before that though, you're watching the Extra Point, right? So obviously you're gonna like it. You're gonna make some comments because I have some really fun things to do at the end. Have you subscribed to the Extra Point yet? Have you subscribed to the Kicker's YouTube page? If not, what are you waiting for? Also, the Kicker Podcast, TKP. Dave Ingber and I host it. Cole Patterson is there, producing, making funny comments until I tell him to shut his mouth and let me do the talking, which happens quite a bit. But I mean, there's so much fun to have, guys. Come on, get on it. Like, subscribe, rate, share it. Do all the things. Let's have some fun together. And if me pleading with you doesn't work, we also have a lot of prizes that we give out. There you go. I'll bribe you. I'm not above it. But on TKP, on the Kicker Podcast, we have some cool guests coming up next week. We have Randy Syfax, who is a really funny comedian you've seen on Fallon. We have also Chad Matlin from 538.com, also hosts a podcast there. It's amazing guests. They're really funny. They're very informed, much more than I am. But they'll also make fun jokes as well. So you're going to enjoy it. Guys, do that. Rate, like, subscribe, comment, share. Anything else? Cole's like, yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. Before we get into the main event today, which is rejected headlines, yeah, that's right. Big fails. That's what we do here on the Extra Point. Before we get into that, I want to give a quick shout out to Jamel Hill, who's officially no longer with ESPN. She does some guest spots still over there, but now she's over at theundefeated.com. Jamel, you're a free agent. Come be the co-host of the Extra Point. You can be right next to me. This is a bench. Look at this. Slide down. You can be right here. Me and you. I'll be your Michael Smith. I don't have as good a hairline as he does, and I don't wear glasses, but you know, you get the point. We could develop some kind of vibe, or not. Or you just come on as a guest. That'd be fun as well. Hashtag the extra Jamel. Something to think about. Let's get this going, right? Jamel, I want you on the show. Let's talk about some stuff. Okay. Moving on. All right, so this is a new segment on The Extra Point. It's called Rejected Headlines. Every morning, our writing staff pitches headlines, comedic headlines, based on the sports news of the day. Some of them make the cut and go on our website and go on Facebook and all the social media, and some of them get ridiculed in person and over our Slack channel. So right now, I want to give the writers a chance to defend their garbage. So first up, Connor Armour.
Hey guys.
Connor, welcome to the show. All right, your rejected headline was, we'll put it right here for you, obviously you can't see it, but LeVar pulls Lonzo's baby out of womb, sends it to Lithuania.
It's a great joke.
It's pretty good.
It's a fantastic joke, but you guys didn't like it because you're a bunch of ninnies, all right? I know it's an uncomfortable subject, but we're talking about, LeVar Ball's history. He pulled LaMelo out of high school. He pulled LiAngelo out of college. What's the next step? He's going to pull the baby out the womb. Great reference. Great joke.
Wow.
Deserved to be on the site.
So you think womb and school are the same things?
Here's the thing about comedy. You heighten. Have you heard of heightening, Rob?
Wow.
No, you leave it on the lowest level here on the Extra Point, I understand. But some of us like to go big with our humor.
Wow. Okay, well, do you feel like you made your case? Oh, wow. He is still a little salty about getting rejected for that one. Okay, no problem. All right, next up, Jeremiah Budin. Jeremiah, welcome.
Thank you.
Your rejected headline was, oh no, snowboarders rushing to Olympic Village after hearing that everyone there is so sick.
Right, so as we all know, there's a sickness, an illness, I think norovirus, right, going around the Olympic Village. And this headline revolves around kind of a double meaning of the word sick, which is something that snowboarders say to mean cool. And they also say bummed and stoked. I watched the X Games once, like 10 years ago.
Great, yeah.
So basically, in this joke, the snowboarders are confused because they heard that everyone is so sick, but they think it means that everyone is so cool. This is just like this joke is a single up the middle. This is a can't lose joke. You know how many people voted for this joke?
How many?
0 people supported me in this joke.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
Blasphemous.
What are we even doing here?
Yeah. You feel it was a really solid joke. Should have made the website.
It wasn't a home run joke.
No.
But it was a solid line drive of a joke.
Yeah. All right. Do you feel better now?
Not really, but it's unrelated to this.
Okay. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah,
and
thanks for having me.
talking about your joke. All right. All right. Next up, David Ingber.
Thanks for having me, Rob.
Yeah, absolute pleasure. So your rejected headline was actually pitched for an animated video, right? And the title was, "We mic'd up Doug Peterson during the Super Bowl, and here are his best 10 dad jokes from the sidelines."
So it wasn't actually rejected. The reason why we didn't end up doing it is because I actually got a copy of Doug Peterson's celebration speech in the locker room.
Okay.
And it was filled with dad jokes.
Oh, I see.
So I'm just going to read it for you now, but this is why we didn't put it on the website.
I see, okay.
He said, "Men, let me be LeGarrette Blunt. I really thought our championship hopes Carson Wentz out the window a few months ago, but you've all shown me something today. Because the apple never falls far from the tree. Way to go out there to McNabb that title from the Patriots. Today you truly are the Michael Victors."
Wow. That's, you didn't write that. That's Doug Peterson.
That was Doug Peterson wrote that word for, I'm just reading what he wrote.
Sure,
Great
yeah.
coach, great speech.
Yeah, wow. Well, I mean, cool. I guess it wasn't rejected. It was a real thing that happened. And not something that you actually wrote yourself.
Because we're a comedy website, so we don't want to make stuff up. You know, like if it's a real thing that happened, I don't want to just report it, like, because it's not a satire anymore.
Gotcha. Well, good. Yeah, if that was made up, I'm pretty sure it would have been rejected.
Yes, but as I said, this was a real speech, and I don't know why I'm the only one that... I don't even have good sources, but somehow I'm the only one that got a copy of this speech. Great speech, though.
You feel like this was worth the time?
The Michael Vick reference, yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for being here, man.
Thanks, man.
Okay, that's it. That's all we're giving you for today. So what'd you think? Did you like the new segment, Rejected Headlines? I enjoyed it. It's really fun to hear people try to explain their comedy. That's usually the best jokes have to be explained anyway. So, the you pick this week. Which rejected headline did you like the best? Was it Connor's? Was it Jeremiah's? Was it Dave's? Which wasn't a headline, it was a real thing that he found. Whatever. Or the second you pick is write your own headline. You know, what we want to talk about LeBron's hairline or the Spurs just dominating the Suns the other day. Whatever you want, pick a headline, talk about Lonzo's baby, write your headline in the comments below, and I will read the funniest ones next week on the Extra Point. All right, that's it for me. I'm Rob King. Thank you for watching the Extra Point.